breaking that pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me.
Oh my God, that look like it's about to be nasty, bro.
Really gonna perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those that hate it like it's just man, I'm contemplating. Your moves, you lose, now your hot, you gave me new moves, more dudes, now the top, you made me same rules, new crews, now the first.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And if you're not already with the LFR family, I'm going to need for you to hit that subscribe button right there, Jack. Go on, hit that thing. I just say that for me because it makes me ready for what we're about to do, which is an amazing reaction. And if you want to be ready for this amazing reaction, you should say hit that thing, just like I did. All right? All right? All right, cool. I already think you did. And if you didn't, around minute 5, 6, or 7, when you realize that you love what you're seeing and hearing, then hit that subscribe button. For now, though, we about to check out some Larry Bird and his trash talking. Apparently, a lot of the biggest names in the NBA already confirmed that Larry Bird was the biggest trash talker in the entire NBA. And he backed it up with that business by giving them that work on the floor, on that hardwood. That's what you got to do. Because if you're going to be one of them people to talk trash, you best to be able to back it up. And yeah, I seen on everybody's daggone, I don't know, what did I put on mine? Did I put LeBron fan? Did I put Kobe fan? I'm actually a LeBron fan. Who else? I like Jordan, but I'm not a Jordan fan. I like Kobe. I'm not a Kobe fan. I like Magic. I'm not a Magic fan. I'm a LeBron fan because my son played ball. I coached him, and that was his biggest basketball idol. And you know what I mean? We ran with it, and he loved him, and so do I. So let's go and check this joint out, see if his work that he put in backs up his trash talk. Y'all let me know what y'all see and think in the comments below. And if I mess up, feel free to fight me in the comments, because I don't care, Jack.
So we playing them in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over there in that corner. He said, they're going to set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out. He said, I'm going to curl right over. And he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, I'm going to go right over to that corner, and I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late great DJ.
Yeah,
take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot a three, game over. It's like,
Y'all, so that's smooth like butter. Boy, he was just waiting for. If he told y'all he was going to do it, why wasn't anybody over there with a hand in his face, making sure he didn't get it? What, you thought he was just psyching you out? 9 times out of 10, he was the one cooking your ass the entire game. So why would you think he lying?
Are you effing kidding me?
Go to shake his hand. I'm a rookie. I'm playing against the Boston Celtics in the Boston Garden. I'm go shake. And Larry put both hands behind his back. He wouldn't shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game.
My wife loved
His first play of the game, he said, you don't even belong in the league, Holmes. And he shoots a 3. Now, I wasn't mad that he made the 3. But I said, this something this called me Holmes. and he came back and did it again, so I'm pissed, you know. So next time down, see me on the breaking that pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me.
Oh my God, that look like it's about to be nasty, bruh. He got Larry Bird, he went up with him, but you can see he got his damn eyes closed. Can't you see that? You can see that. Dominique about to put it down on him, but I know Larry gonna get him back.
Look, I like you. You got heart. He said, but I'm still getting 30 on your ass. I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me, because he respected me, because he knew that I was going to keep coming. That really taught me something, you know. If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on
I
him?
can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry Bird told Robert Reed to stay there. He should have stayed in preaching. That was funny. He had 50 points.
You know, Larry Bird ain't never playing no great defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, you can't shoot, but I'm not worrying about guard you. I said, man, shoot it in the face, shoot it.
Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry Bird and said, take a look at that. And Bird just came right back and hit three three-pointers in a row, and just basically said to him, and we all heard it, that you're out of your league.
Or he'd say, Danny, give me the ball, or DJ, give me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here. Why the guy was standing right there listening to him say it.
The baller went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of.
Hey, man, he told him that I got this man in a torture chamber. Give me the ball. This is what he did to people. He dared them to stop him. You couldn't stop him in the paint. You couldn't stop him behind the three. You couldn't stop him nowhere, man. This dude was a beast.
He had the ball at three-point range. He goes, hey, who's guarding me?
It's smooth.
Everybody looked around. He just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it, three-pointer. Too late.
He was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash.
And then you sit there and you go, this guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast. He's slow.
But he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
I was guarding him my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh, boy.
Clyde the Glide, baby. Huh? He used to have daggone Michael Jordan on lock. No, he didn't. But he gave him some work, though. All right, let's go.
He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh, boy, you're so confident. He goes, confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner, and I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by him, he tells me, he says, fly, Bird. And I go right by him, and he shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird.
Oh, smooth. Did you see that? As soon as it released from his fingers, he saw that it wasn't going to go in. So he followed it the same way we teach our youngins when we're coaching. I used to coach basketball. When we teach our youngins, follow your shot. He followed that. He seen it. He had that form up. He saw it wasn't going to go where he wanted to go. Everybody else had their back turned looking up. He ran to it because he knew as the shooter exactly where it was going to come off the rim. He went up there and caught it with one hand, changed it to the next, softly laid it up against the backboard. Bucket. Come on, bro. That's smooth.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way. And he delivered.
Double team and Bird. Larry, fake, Holloway.
Do you remember?
That's
well, you
hot.
had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. That was a tough night, man. You know, the biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me. You know?
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying.
You know, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line. And he's like, he literally says, left side over across the three, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think,
and Eddie Johnson for celebrating
Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah,
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter. And Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other a high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that.
So it was.
It wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
Fratello wouldn't let it go. It just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And so it was a bad night.
When Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball, every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone. I guess the 2-pointer was too close.
And when he ran by the bench, he goes, "That's a heat check to see how hot I am." All right, he runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league, and Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "Nobody out here can." Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
Oh man, you know that's bad when a coach look at his bench and be like, "Nah, the best we have are out there on the floor right now." God damn, bro. I did not know Larry Bird was this nasty. I didn't. But you know what? It's a joy to see, man. It really is. It really is. Next time I'm in a barbershop and people talking in sugar honey iced tea, I got something to say.
You can. Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
He'll look at you like, "Hey, what you doing out here? You better call somebody else." I even heard him tell the coach, "Hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy."
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words.
Uh-oh.
While adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, and he just went to work.
You can see Bill playing a little Bird, giving it back to him kind. Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 6.
Nice pull up, bro. Nice pull up.
Chuck and Larry down low, greeting one another.
Uh-oh. Nice. Oh! Oh! Ooh! He talking trash.
Special because I've known Chuck for a while and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Bird's ability to get the final word has made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in rare form, and Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, "You know I'm going to get it." And I said, "I know, I'm going to be waiting."
And during the timeout, I'm going through a play, and I tried this is what we're going to run. All right, then as you get the ball, you go over here, and you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?" Now, after the timeout, we walk back on the court, and Larry's going down to his position, so he tells Xavier, he says, "I'm getting the ball."
Yeah, he said, "I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face."
10 seconds.
Larry Bird, nasty. Look at him.
Bird has the basketball. Look out.
Hey, they knew he was getting it. They tried their best to double team him and go up to block the shot. They tried their best to deny it. They just couldn't. This dude, and it wasn't arrogance. It's not arrogance when you can back it up. And he clearly backed it up every single time.
2 seconds on the clock.
And, he was like, "I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock." And I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that he will contribute in the clutch time.
Larry was complaining to the refs, and I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team was playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head, as if to say, "You're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are." Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years. And he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
I got a pulled hamstring.
so I'm not playing tonight. He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but he said, I'm gonna tell you what, since you're here, I'm gonna put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch. Okay? And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. I want to hear that. You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
I remember I just received my new wallet from EKSTER, and the packaging was so nice, I figured it'd go perfectly with a glass of wine. And when you push this button, all your cards pop out. Dope. This must be the tracking device.
Oh, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet?
And with one single stroke of a button, you can find your wallet anywhere in the world, even couch cushions. If you want one, go to the link below. So, word is that, they were best friends. They were best friends. And the only time they really was beefing, like really had it out for each other, not really for each other, but Larry Bird really did not like it when Magic Johnson came out with that information about his health. And he didn't come to him as his friend and tell him. He was like, the fact that you would struggle and go through this by yourself and not trust me as a friend to be able to help you go through it, that was messed up. Larry Bird was really hurt by that. I mean, for real. And of course, Magic Johnson, being that he going through something like that bad, he owed nobody, anything when it came to telling them about his situation. But that was his best friend right there. Literally. As hard as they went against each other, we already know the type of battles that the Celtics and the Lakers had. They always had battles. Some of the best battles in NBA history. Period. But that really hurt Larry Bird, for real.
He looked at me.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot, and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
2 seconds left. The ball expired.
And they ridiculous tale still let him got it. Come on, man.
Boy, this is something.
And it went in. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Bird wins it at the buzzer.
We always call that hand down, man down. That's what happens, bro. You don't have a hand in his face, you deserve that swish up that goes up in your mouth. Pause. That was nice, man. That was Larry Bird talking trash. And we about to check out some more Larry Bird whenever y'all tell us to. Because I don't know which joints to check out. Because I want to learn more about his game, man. And also, if you think that there's a better mixtape out there of, say, LeBron or Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, anybody else? Huh? The Detroit Pistons? The bad boys of Detroit? Hey, man, let us know in the comments. But I had fun doing it. Hopefully you did too. Make sure you hit the like button, the notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't already. And join the Patreon if you feel like it, okay? Love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye. The more you give, the more you get. Put my time in, put my love in, put all of that out there, and I'll get a lot more.
Really gonna perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those that hate it like just man, I'm contemplating. Your moves you lose, now your hot you gave me new moves, more dudes, now the top you made me, same rules, new crews, now the